Hi everybody, welcome to Market Watch. It is time to discuss the Digimon trading card game market on this wonderful Thursday. Let's get going. If you guys enjoy this content, please like, comment, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on the Smash Potatoes. That way you know when all these amazing Digimon videos go live. Over here in Omnimon land, a little bit of a spike here on the BT13 alternate art Omnimon. Seems to have bumped up a little bit. If we look at the view more sales data, it kind of just came out of nowhere. What changed? Well, I mean, a new Omnimon X was announced for BT20. It's a secret rare. It's red, white, and blue. Or blue, white, red, technically. I don't know. But yeah, it's interesting. This kind of followed that release. So if you have any of these Omnimons, while the hype is fresh, probably get rid of this and then grab it later. Besides that, no major changes. Your lottery cards are really starting to stabilize a little bit, stabilized and then dipping. Like this Piedmon Ace, for example, is under $100 now. It's not like your SPs, like the Gallimons, the secret rare ones, but it is down. And it seems to be on the down, so I wouldn't grab these just yet. Your secret rares continue to be technically like moving around the same direction. They're bouncing up and down within a few dollars. As of right now, Gallimon X is comfortably around 50, where Medieval Gallant is comfortably around 43. And you can kind of see the pricing going back and forth. A lot of people are buying this card right now, as you can see in one ofs and two ofs, because it's a very splashable boss monster in our current game of Digimon. You can play this card, one or two copies of it, in a lot of decks. The Gallimon X is sort of kind of the same thing. Yes, you can play it in Gallimon, but you can also play it in a blue deck, in a yellow deck, in a Royal Knight themed deck. These are things that you can do. So it makes no shock to me that we're seeing these cards maintaining their prices and being actively sold often. They're going to be bouncing around for a little bit here. You still have some expensive foils. The Growlmon and the War Growl have come down in price a little bit, but they are money foils. So if you did pull them in your boxes, and you just want to get some free money, basically, you can sell them. Might as well. Friendly reminder that these boxes can tank you and can end your life. Like $9 Altart Sun Horizonmon, $8 Skibidi Doomon, $6 Aegistramon. Like, a lot of prices are not great in this set. Don't forget that after your secret rares, your most expensive Altart is $23, which sucks. It's not good. If you look at the actual booster box price at $81, you can see that people are buying the boxes. Like, they are buying the boxes for this price, right? People are looking at it. However, at $80 a box, it's not terrible. But don't forget, MSRP is like $100 a box, isn't it, or something like that in the US? So the fact that it's $80 means that people know this set is poo-poo, basically. It's affecting people's ability to spend lots of money on it, which is why we're sitting at $80 for price selling. And if you actually look at the set itself, if you say, can I make money on $80? I mean, probably. It could go very terribly. Don't misunderstand. You could maybe not pull a secret. You could pull the worst Altarts, and that would just be the end. That it really could be, and your foils might not be anything. Maybe the Zophyr, Calbus, and Sliakomon. It could just be that bad. But if you were to maybe buy a case, it's a little more spread out. The sealed case price is $900. You're basically almost getting the 12th booster box free by doing it this way. Maybe that's a little more worth it. The box toppers aren't going to really help you either, so it's not bad yet. I think it's still okay. Just try to pull a secret rare. It's if you guys remember the last time we had secret rares that were just this expensive, it kind of felt like BT16, where you had Magna X and Rapid X. But you got to remember that those were more expensive than these two as well. when the set was out, because Magna was in the 60s and Rapid was in the 50s or something. So do just be cautious. Me, I would be not tempted to open boxes of this set, as I've said before. But if you want to go for it and have fun, odds are you'll probably break even. It could go very wrong, but you know, you buy enough boxes, maybe it'll even out. You pull some secret rares, it'll be okay. The tournament pack close here at or close at $10, sort of kind of recovering from the nonsense that was, and you can see here people are regularly buying it. People are regularly buying it. People are even regularly buying it for frickin' $20. But now it's a little more reasonable, and that's okay. We knew the hype would calm down, so it probably will keep going down, but you know, it's not as bad as it was. Flame Dron here, $37 is on the down right now, which isn't too bad. Maybe you grab Flame Drons. I don't know. Might not be a terrible idea right now to grab them now, because you never know when it'll bounce back up. Like, you just don't know with this card. Altar Hexablau. If you guys didn't know, regular art Hexablau is high 30s at the current moment in time. There's not a lot of separation in price between this and the alt art, so as it always happens, either the super rare will go down and or the alt art will rise. The alt art has a listing at 43 and then 50 and then 60. I think it's very plausible that maybe even before this Market Watch goes live, but definitely once this Market Watch goes live, that these listings will be gone. I truthfully believe that, and then that'll create the separation for you. It's also possible that Hexablau regular art will keep going down in price as hype kind of wears off, because it has decreased since Monday. I see both things happening, honestly. Friendly reminder that your scrambles are all pretty affordable right now. This is your most expensive one, which isn't even that bad. And do not forget that these are getting reprinted soon. I believe the next starter decks, I believe it's in those starter decks that these are getting reprinted in. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. So they'll be around soon again. Not a big deal. Not fun little reminder that your Gallimon cards might be expensive. Take this random uncommon that came in EX02. It's $5 for the egg. It's a good egg, really is. And then by the end of the page, it's $12. You might want to check your EX02 bulk if you open this set, and just sell your Digimons. Go for it. Have fun. Taiga from BT1 or BT2 or whatever you want to call it is up there in price due to Tyrannomon hype. A lot of the stuff is kind of calming down a little bit, like this Tyrannomons went down in price. But, you know, still, if you have Tyrannomon cards that are older, that are harder to find, maybe see if you can get rid of them for some good money. You know, people are going through the hype. We now have these 2024 Tamer Pack Championship cards. Mother D Reaper is one of them at $26. I do expect these to fall in price. Solugarmon is a little bit up there right now. It too will fall eventually. Halugarmon is really cheap. This is the good one, I believe. Yeah, the BT14 one. Yeah, probably will go down in price. Got things like Gabumon that might actually go up in price eventually. Things like Numon will definitely go down in price. Like, it's just, you know, Agumon. They're not, you know, just double check these, see what you got, but you can kind of see the proofs in the pudding. Like, look how far the last ones fell, right, from 2023. Like, they were expensive, and they're not expensive anymore. This one used to be insanely expensive, but it eventually fell. So just keep that in mind, that these will probably fall. The Analog Youth reprint is nice. This one might be an exception to the rule, because it's still hard to find Analog Youth. So just be careful with Analog Youth. Unless it goes to 1, then, you know, forget what I just said there. Sangomon Altart is $20. Sell it. Don't need to hold on to that. Patamon is cheap. I think you should grab these. Like, do you honestly, can you tell yourself that we're never going to get yellow vaccine support again? All it takes is a really good yellow vaccine champion for this card to become super meta relevant again. So just, or a good TK, or something like that. I would make sure you have these, because this card is very good. Sistermon CL Art from BT10 is one of those cards that are just going up in price. So you might want to check your other Sistermon Just-One related support to see if there's any rises in price. But definitely time to get rid of this one while the hype is fresh on it. Talon, the super rare NSP boss monster from EX7, is going through a buyout. If you have, you sell today. You just get rid of it and call it a day. There is no reason for this card to be as expensive as it is. And a lot of you will say NSP hype. No. If you think about commenting that, don't comment that. Comment something else. And finally, Arata. I was told by my comment section that BT22 has a theme that Arata is coming out in it or something. I don't know. So Arata is very cheap. We've had this conversation before. Do not get caught with your pants down and make sure you have your Diaboromon cards because some of them will rise. And that is all I'm going to say. That'll do for today, though. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll see you later. Bye!